Hey there, my Virgo collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to your What Do I Need read for this full moon in Gemini to new moon next in Sagittarius, last day of November into December 2020. I am your reader, Mark-Angelo Lyons, Mal for short, professional witch, professional intuitive, president of DrawingTheCircle Productions, Virgo sun sign. The Archangel of Lions, Mark-Angelo Lyons, but you can call me Mal. Hey. Hi, my Virgos. Yay. You know, I am every day more and more convinced that every reader on YouTube is Virgo. I know that's not true. It just really seems that way. A lot of us working, man, and working from home, you know, it could be better. So welcome aboard if you are new to my channel. Oh, God, I love being a Virgo. It's my identifier. I just watched Easy A again with that. I love that movie. Oh, rats. So if you are new to my channel and you like my work, please do, well, just like the video. Just like the video. Let's just give it a thumbs up. Even if you don't like it anyway, just help a brother Virgo out, right? And my subscribers, thank you so much. We're getting closer and closer to that 30,000. Like, there are people, I guess, my followers, I hate that word, but the people in our Mark-Angelo Lyons Mal for short private Facebook group, like, people have said it's like, you're gonna rule if you actually have a membership thing on YouTube, because there's just so many things that you can do with a membership once you have 30,000 subscribers, the join button. So anyway, that being said, if you like what I'm doing, help out my subscribers, thank you. Let's get down to work. That business out of the side, we are looking at a specific time frame here, my Virgos. I know you love that in a reading, right? We're looking at the full moon in Gemini on Monday, the 30th, the last day of November, right? 4:30 a.m. So I'm going to be doing something on the channel, most likely Sunday night at some point, usually around 9 p.m. A little full moon, something or other. It'll be posted here and on Facebook and blah, blah, blah. Or just hit notifications, right? And you'll know it when it hits. But then we're looking at the waning moon going until the 14th of December, 11:17 a.m. But it goes void, of course, at the same time it goes new. I call that a cheap shot. Astrologically, you don't really get to do any new moon stuff. It's in dark moon up until that moment, unless you can get to 10:35 p.m. when the moon goes into Capricorn. I didn't write the astrological tables, darlings, but I think you know what I'm saying. That being said, 7-card draw, 7 different decks, 1 card each from my pantheons of the divine clues, tips, and hints. That's why it's a general read. It's like spiritual counseling, but it's general read. Check your other signs, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. All of that stuff applies here because they're simple reads, but like, even the feedback I get online in comments, people let me know offline. I'm like, just go put that on YouTube, will you? They'll do it on Facebook. I'm like, go put it on YouTube. Whatever. Service with a smile. Let's get up in this gig. Focus on your breath. Be here now. All the decks that I read are in the description box. Let's work. Yes, witch, work. Breathe. There we go. My collective pantheons of angels, goddesses, gods, masters, and the higher selves of all involved. Please, 1 card in clarity for the Virgo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What is the dominant archetype we most need to be aware of within ourselves, within a situation, within another person that we need to be aware of? What do I need read for this full moon in Gemini to new moon next in Sagittarius, November into December 2020? The dominant archetype, the soul power being alchemized from lead to gold for us. Well, this is lovely. The dilettante archetype. Now, you very rarely hear that word. You might not even know what the word means because it's used so rarely. Dilettante. It's usually seen in the shadow, right? Pretension to much deeper knowledge than you actually possess, right? Like so, dilettante witchcraft. Oh, that's fun to watch. I'll just be back here behind the splash guard while you just keep casting. Right? It's like you don't know what you're doing. You're pretending to, we know the type. But by the way, the light side of this is the delightful part. I think also for Virgos, it might be giving us a little bit of a break Delight in the arts without having to be a professional. Rock and roll. I'm like that with the culinary arts. I love to cook. I'm not a chef. Never taken a cooking class. My mom taught me, or a teacher. My mom's a teacher. Of course she taught me. Nursery school teacher. She taught me step by step. My colors and shapes is where I went. I make really good sauce. I'm a potion witch, right? But but I dabble in the culinary arts. I make great frittata. Gives good frittata. Sounds dirtier than really it ever will be. Alerts you to the danger of becoming superficial in your pursuits. And Virgo, that's true. But look, we can be so micromanaging. We can be so detail-oriented. Sand is mutable earth, right? Mutable earth, Virgo. We can get so precise. Someone says to a Virgo, it's like, you know, every grain of sand is completely unique. It's like, well, let's do the research. Let's see. I'll just start looking at grains of sand, right? That to maybe lighten up a little bit and enjoy that and say, I don't have to know everything about Zen underwater, basket weaving, chakra healing, meditation, rebirthing, but let's dip a toe, right? Let's have fun with this. We don't have to be shallow about it, but we don't have to be absolute experts and fixated on it either. That's lovely. Wrong deck. That took me away. They're having fun with me today. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving. I don't think I'm posting videos. This is probably coming out after Thanksgiving. Picking up a dear friend of mine. We haven't seen each other since New Year's Eve. We've both been in lockdown. So we're going to order in sushi and sake and just get drunk. So I don't think I'm going to post videos on Thanksgiving. So you're probably watching this afterwards. Anyway, healing with the Angels Oracle, Doreen Virtue. What is the healing angel that we need to call upon to alchemize that? Now, again, this might not be you. You might be dealing with a dilettante that, you know, this is waning moon. Something needs to be let go of, released, healed, alchemized, right? Forgiven, freed, whatever. So my angels of earth. Oh, my angels of earth in the sign of Virgo. My Urielites, my Arielites, my Aureolites. Oh. What is the perfect healing angel that we need to call upon? I'll play into this one. No, that we need to call upon. This full moon in Gemini, the new moon next in Sagittarius, December 2020. Lovely. And the angel of meditation. Good. Good. Now look, people say, oh, I can't meditate. If you can veg out watching TV, you can meditate. It's just not what you think it is. Meditation, it's not what you think it is. Oh, please stitch it on a pillow. Let's make t-shirts and bumper stickers. And that this is saying, go ahead, dip a toe. You don't have to be superficial in it. But you could say, all right, I'm just going to focus on my breath, or I'm going to, you know, or if you are a meditator, like a lot of people who follow me on YouTube, they're like, no, I've got my, I want it to grow and evolve and shift and change, but it's like, no, we're done with it. We got it, right? This can also mean contemplation, though. In the meditation and contemplation are often used interchangeably. Me, not so much, although the process of contemplation to me engages the soul. It's not just about the head. It's about the heart. It's about the gut. It's about my honor code, you know, all of that stuff. So, you know, be aware. Like, if you find yourself being, like, there's such a difference between being superficial about your pretension, right? But to certainly then take the time to go within. What would the healing angel of meditation do? Either guide you to the meditations that will heal you or help you heal within your meditations. You see, it's all sorts of different ways. Let's go in. Since meditation is certainly an inward focus, Daughters of the Moon Tarot, the divine feminine aspect, right? The stuff going on inside of you, if you like the heart, third eye, and crown, if you want chakric reference, because I do like a good chakric reference, Anahata. Which is also a great drag name. Breathe. My goddesses of earth and the sign of Virgo. I made one of them goddesses giggle. She thought that was funny. Please, one card in clarity for the Virgo collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. What is it that we need to be aware of inside of ourselves, yin side of ourselves? This full moon in Gemini, the new moon next in Sagittarius, November into December 2020, with the dilettante archetype and the angel of meditation. Because we've got an earthquake going on inside of us, and I'm going to tell you, because we're earth signs, even Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, I wouldn't worry about it. The Five of Pentacles is very much, oh no, I'm feeling left out, because that's the Rider Waite. That's Pamela Coleman Smith, and goddess bless Pamela Coleman Smith, no shade thrown. But this is different in this deck. Five of Pentacles is a fast change, but it's within. This is heart, third eye, and crown, so you're shook. but you're viscerally shook. Not just mentally shook or emotionally shook, like that. Whether you now, by the way, the angel meditation, see, that's what I'm saying. This is not an external event. This is an internal event. So it feels like this is going to happen anyway. Like, this is what you need to be aware of, right? Let's see, what does it look like on the outside? Because maybe this is what triggers it, or this is the yang aspect, right? Daughters of the moon, the yin, the goddess, this is the god, the yang, the external form. What it looks like, or how this earthquake issues forth from you, right? Because if you're trembling on the inside, what's the vibe that comes out of you in terms of your yang, your masculine? Breathe. Because I know just who to ask. Please, my gods, the divine masculine, the yang force of universal life. Please, one card in clarity, Dionysus in particular, one card in clarity here. For this Virgo collective sun, moon, rising, Venus sign, what is it we need to be aware of in the outside? In the physical world, or in our own masculine energy here, involving this dilettante, this meditation angel, and this earthquake within us, this full moon in Gemini. New moon next in Sagittarius, November, December 2020. Two Pentacles, though. We'll deal with it in balance. Thank you very much. We have our tools. We're ready. We're not at an ace stage with this. So this is okay. Yeah, this could very much be. There are three other parts that need to hit the table, mind you. This feels like this could be a real shift on the inside, but very quickly. Earthquakes don't take long to do damage, right? It's like, done, right? I just remember teaching a class and we were talking about earthquake energy. I think it was in terms of eclipses, because earthquakes happen. Oh, and isn't there an eclipse coming? Or did we just go through one, or whatever? I don't care anymore. It's 2020, doesn't matter. So every day is a winding road, but we're getting a little bit closer, right? I asked the student, how long does it hurt an earthquake? They're like, I don't know, a couple of minutes. I'm like, a couple of minutes, like a 10-second high Richter scale earthquake changes everything very quickly. So I'm wondering, is this a creative pursuit? And I will say, for earth signs, we've got two earth cards in the tarot narrative here. Inner and outer, so you're keeping your balance in the outside world. And I'm gonna say, if you are using meditation in any way, shape, or form to release stress as you go, you're gonna shake along with it. Shake it, shake it, shake it. You shake it like a Polaroid picture, are you? You just. Let's ask the Ascended Masters. What is this one called? The Juxtaposado. I'm shooketh. The suit of grace, suit of healing, suit of luck, suit of the problems. That's the Ascended Masters, what you need to be aware of. We need to be aware of. Breathe. Oh, well, that's relaxing. Oh, that's, yeah, all right. My Ascended Masters, please. One card in clarity for the Virgo collective, sun, moon, rising, Venus sign for this full moon in Gemini, new moon next in Sagittarius. What is the piece of luck that we need to be aware of, or the piece of healing that we need to accept and integrate and implement, or the piece of grace that is permeating this whole thing that we're not aware of and we can be aware of, or what is the problem that we need to address and wane over this waning tide, this full moon to new moon next. Oh, thank God. Sorry, did I just little girl? Yeah, I did. B to the E to the A to the U to the T-Y. Beauty, the grace of beauty and the beauty of grace. Get Carolyn Mace all up in my face. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Yeah, well, obviously. We're Virgos. Haven't they gotten the memo? How many times do I have to send that memo around? I mean, carrier pigeon, owl, for those of you in that world. Mr. Tumnus as necessary. Oh my God, look, there is a beauty here. And this is the thing, you can revel in this stuff. You can revel in this. The dilettante can say, I have no idea what this is, but I love it. I have no idea what this is, and I love it. But with the card of meditation, I have a feeling whatever is going on here is going to take you deeper, and it's going to shake you. Like, you know what? I feel weak in the presence of beauty. Sorry, it's going to be very specific just for my Generation X's out there, and I love you, and you know what I mean. Right? It's such a great song. Shooketh. So, because now I'm just wondering, oh no, we've got the Whispers of Love coming next. That oracle, like, let's just do it. Let's just do it. Come on. The grace of beauty. That's the kind of beauty that brings you to your knees. Breathe. Where you see not only is there a divine plan, but it's beautiful, and it's all about what everybody needs to be the best that they can be, and it moves you to tears. And oh boy, it's going to be an interesting waning moon. Let's ask them. The higher selves of all involved, please. One card in clarity, a whisper of love for the Virgo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. This full moon in Gemini to new moon next in Sagittarius, November, December. What is the piece of information, inspiration, or insight that we need from our own higher selves, considering we've got the dilettante, we've got the earthquake on the inner, we've got the angel of meditation, we've got balance on the outer, which all feels really good, and then that grace of beauty thrown in there. That beauty is just permeating all of this, and we just need to be aware of that. What's the information, inspiration, or insight we need? I love this. Be authentic to who you are. You are asked to be real and true, pertaining to who you are and how you feel. Be authentic to who you are. And what's it say at the bottom of this card? Pretension to much deeper knowledge than you actually possess. This is a creative family archetype, by the way. Right? So to just be authentic, oh my God, I can't believe I'm going to say this to a Virgo. Be vulnerable. In terms of the arts, in terms of the beauty, let the beauty in. Be innocent. Look, I think that's kind of like why people are like, I got shelving for my birthday. People gave it to me as a gift for my bathroom, but it's like they're not up yet. Why? Because it involves finding a stud, which is usually not a problem. But I mean the carpentry kind, right? You know, and like I'm like, that's not my skill set. That's not my skill set. I love interior design, but you do not want me drilling a hole in the wall. Please don't, literally. So do you know what I'm saying? It's like in that, and not just like cooking, right? It's like someone would be like, oh no, I would love to do that for you. I'm like, thank you, and it'll happen. It can happen. But that thing, be authentic to who you are. Like I was thinking, is this possibly a romance thing, right? Because there's a little bit of that vibe here too. With that beauty and grace, but it can absolutely be falling in love with something, but authentically. Just be honest about it. It's like, I am swept away by this. But wait, there's more. Last card down. The Healing Mantra deck by Matt Kahn. Again, the Voices of the Ascended Masters, they get to double dip in these What Do I Need reads when I use both of these decks. I really do consecrate each deck to tune it to, if you like, to the pantheon through which I work, and work through which works through me, however you want to say that. Let's see what they got to say. What's your perfect healing mantra? Breathe. Yeah, because overall this doesn't feel hard or harsh. Please, my Ascended Masters, one card in clarity for the Virgo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, please. What is the perfect healing mantra for us this full moon in Gemini to new moon next in Sagittarius, considering we've got the dilettante archetype, the angel of meditation, earthquake on the inner, balance, two pentacles on the outer, the grace of beauty in play here, and be authentic to who you are, which is part of that beauty as well. Yes, I heard that clear. You're part of that beauty. You're not separate from it, Virgo. None of us are. What's the perfect healing mantra for us this full moon to new moon next? Rewriting the subconscious. The more I embrace feeling good, the less often I feel bad. Rock and roll. There you go. You're rewriting the subconscious. Internal change. You know, Five of Pentacles, I don't want to say necessarily it can be an orgasm, but it can be an orgasm. Trixie and Katya have affected my DNA. It's just true. Let me read it from the book. Rewriting the Subconscious. I mean, I've been doing this kind of work, please, since the 80s. Louise Hay, Shakti Gawain, on, affirmations, tapping. This is very Abraham Hicks. What I'm about to read here for you, I think you'll feel it, my Virgs. Rewriting the subconscious. The more I embrace feeling good, the less often I will feel bad. And that's a good mnemonic, by the way, because it's got more and less in it, right? So the more I embrace feeling good, the less often I will feel bad. It doesn't say you're never going to feel bad, it just says the less often. And I'll agree with this one. I agree with all of them pretty much. When the subconscious is rewritten, you're able to feel good on a regular basis, regardless of the way life unfolds. Cool. In rewriting the subconscious, you reverse the gravitational pull of conditioning to become more familiar with the virtues of goodness. Now, let's stop that right there for a second. The gravitational pull of conditioning. See, the conditioning is not who we are. That's what was written into this life from birth onward, right? The ancestral patterning, stuff that's been passed down from generation to generation, right? The soul that you are, that was chosen to play the role, like the soul in this body that's playing the role of Archangel Lyons Mal for short, because that's what this world is, just a stage, strutting and fretting, to really get that there's a gravitational pull of conditioning, and it's that conditioning we've come to train. It's just like the resistance training at a gym. Like you go to a gym, where you're going to have like all these weights around your house, like, well, some people obviously do, right? 2020, just lifting anything that you can, the couch if you have to. But no, like this is what planet Earth is. It's a place for the soul's growth and development, right? So that you can reverse the gravitational pull of that, right? As goodness becomes more known, the opposite vibration of negativity can become a less frequent visitor in your reality. Now, if you want to call that law of attraction, law of alignment, whatever, you know this then, that you have the foundation for the practical application of this. This mantra is ideal for relieving guilt, releasing shame, and finding joy in new beginnings. And blessed be, hallelujah, past the ammunition. She changes everything she touches, and everything she touches changes. Earth my body, water my blood, air my breath, and fire my spirit. This is a good read. So let me give you the blessing. Breathe. May the entire Virgo collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs be blessed with all that we need this full moon in Gemini to new moon next in November. That they and we may experience the joy and the revel and the celebration of the arts, knowing that we do not know, but we're willing to explore deeper. And to call upon the angel of meditation to take us deeper into ourselves and our experiences as we shake, rattle, and roll inside in a way that just feels absolutely beautiful, because there is stability and balance. Left foot, right foot, right foot, moving ahead, being authentic to the truth of who we truly are. Rewriting the subconscious, getting that the more we embrace feeling good, the less often we feel bad this waning moon. November into December 2020. May we all be so blessed. So mote it be. And so it is. Wow. A really good read. I have to say, the Leo read and the Virgo read in this series have been really, really fun to do. Look, darling, he's got an orchid growing up. I said, was that orchid periscope, darling? It's his 8th chakra, darling. It's blooming. It's got a blooming 8th chakra. I love you all so much. Thank you. Please do thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you like me. Blessed, wonderful everything to you. Wishing you all the very, very best and the very, very blessed of this full moon to new moon next, the holiday season, and all that jazz. Hail, my darlings, my Virgos, Virgo power, and blessed.